Yo YouTube land, this is Sean here inviting you guys to come along as I try to find a base camp. I got a steak to cook, some new gear I'm eager to try out, and I guess the official launch of 618 Bushcraft. So let's go. I doubt you can see it, and I'm not going to get too close to show you, but I am willing to bet that is a den of some sort. There's some poop right there. So, yeah, we're not going to look here. Alright, well, I found a pretty decent spot to start looking from while I was walking the tree line. I don't think I'm going to spend too much time really looking for that right away. It's warmer than I expected it to be, so I might just try to find a spot to set up a fire and get this steak going. We'll see. I'm thinking I might have found at least what looks like a somewhat promising spot. I guess I got to get over there to really find out. But beforehand, cross the little creek, and then try to find a way to cross the big creek so I can get over there. I really wish I could have found my machete this morning. That would have helped tremendously right now. So I'm walking through, trying to find a way to get across the creek still, and then I come across this. Why? Why does there always have to be trash in the woods? Seems like no matter where I go, there's always going to be some kind of trash. Makes no sense. It was sketchy, but we made it across. So now, we'll walk that way a little bit, and if not find the camping spot, definitely find a spot to cook this steak. Okay, so I've walked through this woods once before, and I thought I remembered a good area, which is what I've gotten to. The only discouraging thing I've noticed, though, is no matter where you go, this is what we're seeing. We've gotten a lot of rain here the last week, and ideally you don't want your base camp where there's going to be a lot of standing water. So I'm going to give up the search for that. I found a spot to get a little fire going, cook the steak. So first of all, I think I'm going to make me a couple notches to hang my bag and stuff, and to do so I'll be using a new piece of gear. Now you guys will probably see me bounce back and forth a lot between knives in the hunt to find the one I like the most, and hopefully at the best price point. This one I got because it matches the mini Bushlore. This is the Condor Bushlore. The mini I got from my daughter, who is going to start getting some bush experience this year. So I got this just so we could have daddy-daughter set. Let's try it out. Bad. I could be more accurate. Sometime soon, I promise, I'm going to have a camera, not just a phone, and this will be a lot easier. Now, and that's not dead like I thought it was. Oops. Alright, there it is. Got my 26-inch Husqvarna and my bow reel 21 saw on the inside there of my, I believe it's Campcraft Outdoorz Sling. And then my little day pack that I've dubbed Robo Bag. Haven't even swung an axe yet, I'm already getting thirsty. Inside here, we will get my Pathfinder Canteen. Cannot beat the Pathfinder store, or the Self-Reliance Outfitter store, and the Pathfinder gear when it comes to stainless steel, folks. Quality at a great price. While I'm taking a little break, I guess I'll go ahead and show you my little bag here. Can't remember the brand of this canteen holder. It's kind of smaller, cheaper version of the mother canteen holder. Little $10 bag that I got a Nalgene in for more water. The only water I've got out here is field runoff in the creek, field runoff, so I'm a little skeptical about even drinking it after boiling. If anybody knows if that's safe, please let me know if I'm safe to do that if I boil it. Until I know for sure I'm not doing it. And then this is the little bag that this canteen came in, and it fits the Rothco GI mess kit perfectly. And it's got two little pockets here on the sides that you could squeeze some stuff in. Then I've also got the Pathfinder spork I kind of lashed on there to keep it nice and secure. And then the bag itself is just an ALPS Outdoorz. It's either a Trail Blazer or a Pursuit bag. It's 30 liters, I believe. And it's got this right here. This is where you could have a rifle. It's got a little rifle holder back underneath where this is. It's got a dry bag on it. And I bought this bag and my bigger bag that you'll see eventually specifically because when I come to the woods, you saw earlier, pretty sure that was a den of some kind, so I'm going to have some kind of protection. Not really protection, just something to scare it off. But it's also squirrel season here in Illinois, so today I thought I'd go ahead and bring it along just in case I saw a squirrel or two. And as you can see, getting prepped, got a fire lay there, little twigs to get it going, a larger fuel over here. So I am gonna keep going around. I'm just breaking off dead pieces that are up off the ground since it's rained a lot. And once I get enough ready to go, we'll get this fire lighted up in a way I usually don't do and get to cooking. Alright, I just about got what I need to get a fire going. I got lucky. Found this dried up grass weed of some kind. I'm just ripping the tops off, a little bit of extra acceleration to the fire. Okay, so today, instead of using a ferro rod, I am going to make a fire that is solely thanks to my wonderful wife. She got me these Titan UCO Stormproof matches for Christmas, and then she's had this stuff laying around. This is cocoa fibers for, I think they call them plant troughs. You can find it wherever, wherever they sell hanging baskets and stuff for plants. You'll see. I should have brought my ferro rod to show just how flammable it is, but it's good stuff. And before I get going on the fire, I have to set my phone up so I won't be able to hold it. Just to show you guys the fire going. I got a little bushcrafty. Check it out. Use some of that grass to tie the other grass to the back side of the kindling to get her going. So let's go. I'm pretty sure that match itself is pretty beefy. It's probably going to burn a while. I'm going to push it up in there a little bit. Hopefully my little plan here works. Okay, so it goes with trying new things. It didn't really work the way I wanted it to. Try this one more time here. I guess it's a good thing I'm not claiming to be a bushcraft pro, huh? I am a beginner just like most of you out there, so I'm not even going to edit this and make it look like I got a fire going right away. We're just going to keep plucking along. I've got other stuff in there I can actually take the time to get this going, which will be my resort next if this doesn't work again. So I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but Joe, he's got planes, I've got trains. Who's got the automobiles? Thinking third time was the charm. Hopefully she keeps going. Well, it's going. I'm going to go ahead and get out my steak. It's nothing fancy. It's actually a pretty thin steak. I wouldn't buy it myself, but thanks, honey. I got a potato and an onion. It took longer getting out than I thought, so I don't know if I'm going to cook the potato and onion or not. We'll see. If I do, I'm going to do it there in the GI mess kit. I've got my Sergeant Knott's brand, Stars and Stripes Paracord. You guys will see me use this a lot. Sergeant Knott's is a great company, by the way. You can go to his website. I get my stuff on Amazon. Great quality paracord, pretty cheap. And my Christmas gift from my wife, if I can get it out and still keep it in view and not drop stuff. Boom, a little lightweight camping chair. I brought along my little Terra hiker tarp in case it was windy. It's usually pretty windy out here, but today it's good. Today is right now it's 53 degrees at the beginning of January in Southern Illinois. It's weird, so I figured I'd take advantage of it and get out here in the woods on a comfortable day. I do have a full-time job. I said I have a wife, I have a daughter. I won't be able to put up videos as often as other people do, but I'm definitely going to try. My goal this year is to get into the woods more than I have before, and starting this channel is kind of a, I guess, a twofer, you know, a combo set. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I'm going to try to get out at least once a month. You know, two if I can, but at least once a month I'm hoping. Alright, so I thought I'd take a second to show you guys my chair. I went with the WildHorn brand solely because of these Terra grip feet that they have that says they will not sink into mud or sand or anything soft like that. Well, WildHorn, I'm 6'2", 280 pounds. It's rained a lot. We're gonna test it. I'm just gonna hold the camera just like this so that if it gives and I go flying backwards, you guys get to laugh. Alright, well, WildHorn, you ain't no liars. Does not get better than this. Wait a second. You hear that? That's right. You don't. So, while I'm sitting here waiting on the fire to get ready, figured I'd go ahead and just tell you guys a little bit about myself and why I'm doing this. Ever since I can remember, I think I was in high school when Survivor Man came out, Les Stroud, and I was hooked. I don't know, there was something, I've always loved the outdoors. As a kid, I played in the woods, swam in creeks, you know, all that fun stuff. And then that show came out, and it put a different spin on the outdoors for me, you know. And then the TV show Alone came out. Well, no, let me backtrack. Dual Survival came out before that. Cody Lundeen, the great Dave Canterbury, and then Matt Graham. Love Matt Graham too. But yeah, just always loved those shows. And then Alone came out, and that's kind of what made me think, man, I need to get out into the woods and practice. I think I could do this. You know, the mental toughness aspect, I think I could do this. And my buddy, who has always liked the same kind of stuff, told me about Joe Robinette and his YouTube channel. And then I was introduced to the world of bushcraft. You know, I'd only known about survival TV shows, you know, and then Joe kind of helped, you know, show me a whole new world. You know, watch Joe, then started watching Dave, TA Outdoors. Now I'm watching Scrambled O, Alex Poza. Yeah, it showed me that there's a whole community that is interested and does the stuff that I've always thought I'd like to do. I just didn't know how. And I've learned a lot from them. That's why I love Joe. I love Alex Poza. But if you want to learn, just get straight down to learning, you cannot beat Dave Canterbury. That's where I've learned a lot of my stuff. His books are great. And I've learned a lot from Joe too. And then just being creative and just having a love for the outdoors kind of takes it to that next level also. So, you know, I got out into the woods a few times last year with my buddy Brandon, who you'll see hopefully sooner than later on the channel. And going into this year, I regretted the chances that I had to go, but kind of didn't, or the chances I really wanted to go, but I couldn't. So that's why one of my New Year's resolutions, I only made 2, and one of them was to get out into the woods more. And then I thought, you know what, if I'm going to do that, why don't I just go ahead and try my own hand at a YouTube channel? I'm not going to try to do this for a full-time job. I got a job I love. But I love being outdoors too, and I've always liked teaching people. And if there's anything that I can teach people that they've not learned before, or explain it in a way that makes it easier for them to understand, or once I actually find my base camp and get to building shelters, if my shelter ideas inspire you to replicate it or add on to it, that's what it's about. It's about sharing the knowledge of the outdoors, the stuff you can do with, you know, limited amounts of material, and really just appreciating the beauty that is nature. I mean, look at this. How can sitting here, birds chirping, random noises, all from nature. I hear cars going by a little bit and a train now and then, but this is serenity, folks. Anytime the world gets to be too much for you, you spend an afternoon out here in the quiet and in nature, you're going to come out a lot better person. Alright, sorry guys, I had to throw some more wood on the fire, and I'm apparently going to have to really fast again too. But yeah, that's the point, to share, you know. Like I said, I'm new to this too. I'm going to make mistakes, and as you guys saw with the fire, I'm not going to edit it, make it look like I'm a pro and I'm getting everything right the first try, because I'm not going to. And I think that's going to be another beneficial thing to my channel. If you're new to bushcraft, I think this will be the right type of channel. Even it doesn't even have to be mine. You know, Joe and all those guys are great, and you can really start to learn some stuff from them once you've gotten out and gotten your experience. But a channel like this where it's going to teach, you're going to see mistakes, how to fix them, you know, seeing a mistake that you might make, and then you get out there and you make it. It's like, oh yeah, that's what I do to fix this. And, you know, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not doing this for a living. I don't have sponsors or nothing, so I have to buy all my own gear, and I have to do it on a budget. A lot of my stuff's not expensive. I always felt this way coming into this thing, and then once I started reading Dave Canterbury's books, he himself even says, don't skimp on your cutting tools. And like I said, I already had that mindset going into it. That's the one area I'm not going to skimp. I will try cheaper stuff, because Moras are great knives, and they're super cheap, and I'm sure they're not the only cheap good knife out there. That's why I brought this Condor along today, that thought I was going to be able to try out a little bit more, but doesn't look like it today. But yeah, most of my stuff's really cheap. I find most of it on Amazon or the little bushcraft sites that are around, and most of it is financially conscious purchases. So that's another bonus to it. You know, starting out, you're going to buy some stuff and you're not going to like it like I have, and maybe that's another thing you can do. Maybe you're looking at a really cheap sleeping pad like I did that was 20 bucks, and now I'm looking at one that's 70-ish, because the $20 is just way too big and bulky. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. If you like my channel, obviously like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell people about it. But if you don't want to, that's fine, because this is really just for me. I'm not trying to get famous off of it. I'm not trying to make money off of it. I mean, if I can make money off of it, that'd be a nice bonus. But that's not my goal. My goal is to share, have fun, and just do what I like to do. So that's what I'm out here doing. I'm going to go get some firewood and hopefully get the steak on, because I got out here later than I thought. And as you can see, I have some plans tonight. It's the playoffs. So yeah, we got to get the steak on. I was just getting into my bag, and I wanted to just take another second again to say, guys, Sergeant Knott's Paracord. It's legit. It's good paracord. It's cheap. And what I think is the best thing is the founder, I believe his name's Mike, former U.S. Marine. So, you know, helping a good family. I'm sure he does work for veterans if I were to look into it. I want to say I saw something on his website about it, but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, help out a former vet, Sergeant Knott's Paracord. Then, while that is going, I thought I would at least show you guys a little bit. This is the Condor Bushlore. This is the sheath that it comes with. You see their logo. And this dangler does not come with it, and unfortunately I had to rig it onto my sheath. But hey, I made it work. This is going to be tricky. Hopefully I don't cut myself doing this. I haven't used it much other than that little bit you guys saw. Come on. And here we go. I love the blade shape. I've got a PKS kept heart that I like a lot, the Mora, but you know, I bought this just so it'd be cute. Me and my daughter have matching knives. But man, I really like this. I'm really liking it. Sharp right out of the box. I still stropped it a little bit, but then Marca. But yeah, feels solid. I guess I can't really say buy it, but if you're looking for a cheap knife, I think it was $42 on Amazon. Consider it. Check it out. I think it's 4 1/4 inch blade. Thickness I can't remember. Good and thick though. Go ahead and show you a little bit. Handle. Nothing fancy. Feels good. Feels sturdy, durable. I like it. And inside of this Amazon bag, just to protect my backpack and everything, I haven't used it yet. I'm just going to grab it. Ta-da! The Coghlan's Pack Grill. I think that's how you say it, Coghlan's. Anyway, it starts with a C and so does cheap, so that's why I got it. I'm going to get it on these coals, let whatever shouldn't be's that are on there that are, get them off. Like I said, it took me longer to get in here than I anticipated, so I'm going to skip the potatoes and onions, just do the steak. Finally got it going. Some coffee going too in my Pathfinder Canteen cup. On there, I've got a crushed red pepper blend. It is regular crushed red peppers with dried ghost, habanero, and jalapenos, mixed with a little bit of, I'm not joking, made by Big Cock Ranch, and it is called Aw Shit. It is their cayenne pepper seasoning. And while it's in my hand, I'll just go ahead and show you my, show you the delicious steak too. The Pathfinder spork. It's cheap, only $6. A spoon. I have no complaints because it was $6. It was like totally straight though, so I put a little crook in there and it fits a lot better in the hand. Look at it. Look at the crisp. Look at it. Smell it. Even though you can't smell it, go ahead. Give it a whiff. She is ready to eat. I think I got too distracted on my phone and overcooked it a little. That's fine. So, I'm not going to hold my phone and try to cut my steak and all that. So I'm going to eat and make sure this dies out and get back with you. Well, belly's full. Steak was good. I overcooked it like I said, but can you overcook a steak though and it not be good? I mean, if you overcook it too much, then you just got really fancy jerky. As you can see, the sun is shifting in the sky a little bit. Running out of time out here. I'm going to finish the 8 ounces of coffee, roughly, that I have left. Fire's dead. Don't worry, I'm going to pick up the little coffee thing and all that. I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not going to complain about trash in the woods and leave trash in the woods, which there's another piece of trash over there. You probably can't see that piece of white glimmering. Oh, bugs me. I almost cussed. It bugs me. So yeah. Cheers. Finish this coffee and get stuff packed up, and I'm going to head out. So let me get some better lighting. Am I going to be able to get better lighting right now? I don't think so. Okay, so it's backing up. I really like the WildHorn chair till Teardown. I was taking off the Terra grips so I could fit it back into the bag, and one got kind of snug, so I just kept pulling, and I'm guessing that little black piece on this side got stuck in the Terra gripper and snapped and broke. So now we're going to see how good their customer service is. Until next time, Woods. Until next time. thanks everybody out there in YouTube land for coming along with me today. Didn't do much, but hopefully you weren't bored. Sorry if you hear the humming of the grain bins in the background. Made it to the car. I'm done for the day. So there it is. Welcome to 618 Bushcraft. I'm located in Southern Illinois. I'll just say the Marion County area. And until next time.